Howdy y'all, new video. And what might we be talking about today? It's about the resonance between the end audience seeing the ad and the messaging of that ad and that ad's offer. So yours truly went to the men's room, went to the bathroom today as I was taking a break. And I see this, I saw this advert where it's basically about medical aid costs. This one over here. That's a nice thing about screenshots. So I took a picture of it, and here it is over here. The thing that stands out is the creative. It shows a picture of a doctor and a kid. And I would assume perhaps it was about, hey, do you have children and you want to get the medical aid? But this is more general. So if the company's intentions were to target people with kids, I'd say rather have that messaging within the headline of that advert. But it didn't seem that way. This messaging was more vanilla and just bland, just kind of like shotgun, target everybody. So how's this relevant to you? Here, watcher of this video. The relevance of it here is, it's actually funny enough, I had this same conversation with a client today. We had a client meeting and the question was about why do I have certain campaigns? Why do I have so many campaigns? And I explained to them, side tangent, this is a new team member, so they weren't really familiar with my game. It's a new team member in the client side, they've been there for like 3 weeks. And I've been with the client for like 4 months. And I explained to them that the purpose of having multiple campaigns was so that I can have more granular targeting of that product for different niches of searches and users. And this is for Google Ads campaigns. So different avatars, different users of different products, so that the copy could be more relevant and the creative could be more relevant. So how does this relate to the end goal of marketing, which is to get more sales or more leads? Well, for example, that ad that I saw in the bathroom was too generic and it made me more perplexed. I was confused about the messaging. But if I was a father and the message said there, are you a father looking for, I don't know, comprehensive medical insurance for your children? That would have stood out, you see. So the creative, if it had a relevant headline, would have stood out, and it affects conversion rates. But that was just vanilla, bland, shotgun approach, and the creative was just confusing. So what does this mean about marketing, and what insight could I take from this to improve my own marketing, and perhaps you could too, dear watcher? Number one, if you have a certain avatar that you're targeting, make sure that the headline calls them out. Either call them out or call out the pain that the avatar is most likely experiencing. Number two, the creative. If you're going to have a creative, which is marketing terminology for the actual visuals of the ad, make sure that it actually resonates with the person that you're trying to convert. So if I'm going to see an ad in the men's bathroom, show a picture of a dude, because that's going to be me. I'm going to see myself, oh, that's kind of me. It'll stand out. So that's just an example. So yeah, I noticed a piece of advertising, and instead of just judging it, because it's easy to just judge, I'm just looking at that advert and how would I personally improve myself as a marketer based on what I'm seeing in the advert. And that, my dear friends, is how I would do that. Anyway, until next time.